feels great, right? But there feels like something about this one that looks like it's clearly feeling better than the rest of them. Why exactly does this one matter so much to you?
I just needed it, man.
Just in terms of your mental health, your psychology, your fighting career, what exactly do you need?
My bad, bro. Fuck. 2 seconds.
Yeah, take your time.
Fuck. No, I just needed this, man. I needed this. I'm so much better than I show. I'm just tired of not showing what I can do. I got a lot of people that's counting on me, and I owe it to them to win.
I feel like you sort of hit the nail on your head yourself there. You're clearly a very, very talented fighter. And when you go on the offense, your offense is unique in its like body shots, the way you strike. And I can imagine why that would be frustrating then if you lose fights that you know you can actually win. So when you're in there and this guy, you know, racks up the first round and you think, oh, the chips are against me again, I need to come up from behind, and you are able to do that, how much confidence does that give you going forward in your career that, you know what, I can use my ability and overcome the odds and actually pull out a win?
Respectfully, I am one of the most skilled guys at welterweight. For me, it's just me and my mind. You know, like, I just got to get over that mental hurdle. You know, like, I got better jiu-jitsu than these guys. I box better. I got better defense. I'm just in there fighting myself most of the time. And once I can just learn to let go and let my skill set take over, most of the time I'm in there just battling myself. You know, you hear my coaches tell me to wake up, come on, we're here, let's go, let's go. So you can't have it all, you know. I train so much. So for me, it's just doing what I do in the gym out there, you know. That guy's tough, but I'm more skilled, respectfully. I'm a lot better than I even just showed, you know. So I just got to keep going out there, showing what my coaches know I can do, and I can keep finishing, you know. I got a 100% finish rate. I've never been in a fight in my life and won and didn't finish it. Amateur, pro, any sanctioned fight I've ever been in that I've won, I've finished. So I know my skill set will take me. I know I can finish a fight at any given time.
I'm not trying to drag these tears out of you, but you say you're in there fighting yourself, right? How does that manifest itself? Is it a case of you're overthinking it? You're thinking, oh, if I go, will he hit me?
I'm overthinking, you know. I just want to win bad, you know. I just want to win. I just got to learn to fight, you know, and stop thinking about the outcome, and I just got to fight.
Yeah. Is it the case that you're thinking about, like, fuck, if I lose, then that means this, that means that?
Exactly.
Right.
And we're human, you know, so, like, no matter what these weenies that don't fight, that lay you on the couch and you talk to them about, you know what I'm saying, sports anxiety, unless you're in there, you don't know, you know, and when you got people to take care of, it gets hard, you know.
Of course. Let's talk about the fight itself. Going into the third round, he's clearly starting to slow down. You're still in there. You start landing the punches, and you see him starting to fade and fade. You talk about the 100% finish rate. Is that when you know, like, I just got to turn it up, cook him, and it's going to come? Or do you have to start really pushing yourself to try and get that finish?
How I punch, I just know that whatever round it is, if I can land, I know I'll hurt guys. You know, that's why I'm here. You know, like, I'm not here because I'm a volume guy or a collegiate wrestler. I'm here because I put guys out, and I put guys out late. If you look at my record, I got a lot of second round, third round knockouts. So I just keep that going, you know. The premise of how I strike generates a lot of power, and it generates power late. So if I could just keep my defensive responsibility early, later on in the rounds, guys are usually not the same. My shots are coming the same way they did in the first round. So if I can stay disciplined, I usually can get a finish.
Did you have a conversation with Dominic Cruz about the mental side of things this week?
Yeah, I like Dominic Cruz. You know, he's a bit harsh, but he's real, you know, and you need that in this world full of fluff, you know. When I walked in, I kind of winked at him. He winked at me. It's weird. He's like a evil big brother, big cousin, you know. I feel deep down he got a he got a little special place in his heart for me. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's always shown me tough love. But in this fight game, a lot of things that I remember specifically stick out is things that he's told me. Oddly enough, he probably doesn't know that, but a lot of things that he's told me has stuck with me since I've been here.
So the ability to have a conversation with him face to face on fight week must have been a real boost for you.
Absolutely. No fluff with that guy. No fluff.
Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations, man. And I agree. I think your skill set's one of the best of the division. I look
Thank you,
forward to
man.
seeing it play
Thank
out.
you.
Phil, you obviously look very emotional. Can you describe exactly what it is that you're feeling? Is it relief, happiness?
It's hard, man. You know. I'm not a pussy, man, I swear. My mom has been battling cancer for a while, and this helps.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so now that you have the win, I guess how much pressure is lifted off your shoulders? Because as you mentioned, like a lot, was riding on this, and I'm sorry to hear about your mom having cancer. Hope she's doing well.
She's thriving, man. She's here. She's here, so we're pushing.
Yeah. How much does she motivate you? Because obviously she's fighting her own battle, a much tougher battle.
A lot. A lot.
And when you look at what's next, I know you just got the win, but how quickly do you want to return? And are there any names in the division that interest you?
JDM, that makes sense, right? I just won. If you're going to ask me,
Yeah. So
JDM makes sense.
that actually, like matchup-wise, that's a fun.
Let's sell out MSG, me versus JDM. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're going to ask,
Yeah, no, I mean, you got to shoot for the stars for sure.
He's here, I'm here. He's 170, I'm 170. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, congrats on the
you.
win, and best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
Hey, Phil, congrats on the win. You were speaking about really fighting yourself in there. Kind of how did you turn that switch and get that finish in the end? Like, was there a moment? Did it just sort of naturally happen? How did that come about?
I don't know, man. He was using a lot of static energy. He was holding me. I was getting annoyed. And I just kept telling myself, Phil, man, you got to bing this motherfucker when you get up. You got to bing him. You got to bing him. And he was just a lot of static energy. You guys can't tell, but like it was a lot of static energy. That's a strong dude, So like all the positions, and that's what's unique about the UFC, man. Like no matter how you cut it and slice it, you watch these guys and you think you got it figured out. And I know it's like that with me too. You see a tall, skinny basketball player, you're like, man. And then I get in there and I hit you, and it's different. So, like, you look at guys on Fight Pass, and then they feel different paws, Like, he's strong, man. Like, fucking turtle shell back. Like, that dude is strong. So, like, you think you could put your foot on his hips and push and get up, and, like, he's just strong. And then when you're fighting, it's a lot of static energy, Like, you don't want to move. You don't want to. So he was just strong, a lot stronger than I thought. He was strong, man. Like I feel like Julian Williams is one of the strongest grapplers I've ever trained with, my head coach, and he was just as strong, man. Thank God he wasn't as skilled, but he was strong, very strong.
And you're obviously got a lot going on in your personal life with what you just told us. Is that going to influence, like, how quickly do you want to come back? Would it be beneficial to you to get a quicker turnaround?
Absolutely. I can't. These guys are good, man. I can't sit out for a year, So I would love to fight again this year, Sean Shelby, thank you. I appreciate you. We've had a lot of talks. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. You changed my life. I don't take this for granted. I know how hard he works. It's hard to match make for over 300 people, but I'm grateful. Thank you.
Congratulations again, and good luck to your mother.
Thanks.
Phil, right here, brother.
My man.
Are you a guy that you string together a couple of wins in the UFC and fans can really gravitate towards you? Because I know you got some big pull. Like I know you got some hip hop influences that you can reach out to that support you. And like we've seen the skits that you've done in the past in the gym where you're doing jiu-jitsu and you got like a cigarette in your mouth and things like that. So where does the ceiling look like for you as far as like you put a couple wins together and then all of a sudden the social media pops? We've seen it with Marab, things like that. So where can you go as far as that?
I'm biased to me, but you know how compared to these guys, man, it's not even close. Like these guys aren't marketable, but they have a narrative. They push the guys they want to push. So like, I'm just gonna keep being Phil, keep being organic. Whatever is intended for me, God will put there, you know. So I don't force the issue. I don't try to tap in with people that aren't tapped in with me, you know. So whatever's intended for me will be, you know. If the UFC sees something in me, they shine one of those cameras to me, it's gonna be effortless, you know. So like everything that you've seen me as far as social media, it's been organic. You know, the UFC hasn't really pushed me per se since I've been here. So all that growth has been on my own, you know. So like I get a little push from these guys, it's through the roof, you know. All these guys, I watch them, like they're in my feeds, they, you know what I'm saying, they talk like me, they try to do the things I do. So I'm just gonna keep being myself, and what's intended for me will be, you know.
And then I know they touched on it a little bit earlier, but you and I have talked, and you said, listen, man, like the things that I'm able to do in the gym, like these guys can't keep up with me. I know that I'm that good, right? You get the finish tonight. Did you feel you were even close to tapping into that potential that you've talked to me about in the gym?
I don't want to be that guy. Like, so what matters is what I do out there. You know, I won, that's enough. But like, you see who I train with, man. You see who hits me up to train with them. You see who flies me out. So like, I'm training with Alex Pierre. I'm training with the best guys on the planet for a reason, you know. So I should be cutting these guys in half, you know. I got to get over whatever I got to get over, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm holding myself accountable. I'm just trying to win. I'm just trying to be better than I was last time I was out here. So I could be a lot better than I was today. I'm grateful, but I'm grateful.
And then last one, is there anyone like specifically that you want to shout out that's kind of helped you along the way? Maybe the guys that are here with you right now, or, you know, people that aren't here?
For sure. You know, I want to shout out my head coach, Julian Williams. He's always invested in me. You know, I could not be here without him, point blank, period. All my high-level wins has been through that guy. So Fusion Excel owner, Julian Williams, he's the man. My nutritionist, Ben, he's my mentor. One of the nicest guys I've ever met. Wants absolutely nothing from you, just always here for you. My striking coach, Lee Alves. I got a good team, you know, so I owe it to them to go out and finish fights. Good? Black dude, you ain't got nothing for me? You ain't got nothing for your brother, man? You ain't got nothing for your brother, dog?
Congratulations on your win.
You ask me something. We in Atlanta, dog. Come on, man. What's up?
How does it feel to be in Atlanta?
ATL, shawty. I feel at home. It's good seeing black people with big watches and big whips, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel good. I live in Orlando. I live in a white neighborhood. My wife is white. My kids are half white. It's cool. I like it. But I like seeing dreads, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing gold teeth and big whips, you know what I'm saying?
Well, welcome to Atlanta.
Hey, yo. That's it. Appreciate y'all.